Cinema Classics is sponsored by the Gateway Film Center and is produced by John DeSando and Johnny DiLoretto. Listen to shows online at wcbe.org. I'm John DeSando.
I'm Johnny DiLoretto.
This is Cinema Classics.
Yeah.
And we're at Christmas time.
It is, so it's Christmas
And
movie time. Now, unlike other year-end assessments of favorite holiday movies, we're specifically looking at newer ones.
Right, and we are going to bring in the classics.
Okay, good.
Choices of ours, yeah.
Good.
Because there's nothing out there.
Right.
You're going to tell me.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's the same thing holds true for Christmas songs. You know?
Oh, God. Except
They
for
keep
Mariah
trying.
Carey.
That one is the last one. The
I
last
know,
great
I know,
Christmas song,
I know.
right? You can't make... It's hard to make... Why is it so hard to make one that sticks or becomes a tradition?
Well, look at Jingle Jangle.
If I have to.
You know, you don't have to, because it's a mashup of all the tropes of all the Christmas movies you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And the only good thing about it is Forrest Whitaker.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is great, but he's not given enough to carry the film.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's pretty. You've got kids all over these beautiful sets.
All right.
You've got the magical little toy that supposedly he's making.
Okay.
That looks like
What is the
E.T.
premise of this movie? It's currently on Netflix.
He's a
right now.
former toy maker. He's lost it because
Lost it. His
he's
job
lost-
or his
he's-
mind?
No, a good question. He's lost his inspiration.
Okay.
Because one of his workers stole all of his plans for all of his toys. So for years he's been grumpy until really surprised. This little girl comes along, maybe his granddaughter,
Yeah.
and she inspires him, and he creates something that looks like E.T.
Interesting.
Or the one in that Scorsese film. You remember? Do you know that?
I haven't heard someone go from an E.T. reference to Scorsese. That is a 180. The Scorsese film, no.
You know, the one where you have the little mechanical stuff going
Hugo.
on. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I knew you would know that. All right, anyway, but I'm saying Jingle Jangle has songs all through it. None of them memorable. It's a nice, pretty,
Okay.
but not for anybody who cares about cinema.
Right.
You're going to go back right to It's a Wonderful Life.
Great. Currently, also on Netflix, are two movies, The Christmas Chronicles and Christmas Chronicles
Now,
2.
I'd see that just for that couple.
Now, listen. I saw the first one. First of all, someone thought this was good enough to make a sequel to. And by the way, Chris Columbus of Home Alone
Yeah.
directs the sequel.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, so the big selling point here is Kurt Russell as Santa Claus.
Yeah.
That's it. And then in the new one, his real life love, Goldie Hawn.
She came in at the
joins
end
him.
of the other one, and they said, hey, Goldie Hawn, she's good, bring her back.
She did come in at the end?
At the end of the last one, that's
I don't remember.
how they got it.
But so we started watching this new one last night, and Franco, even he's like, yeah, I'm done with this. But it is fun to watch Kurt Russell. I like this. It's funny how like in the Spider-Man movies, Rosemary Harris used to play Aunt May.
Yeah.
And now hot Marissa Tomei plays Aunt May. The same thing now is happening with Santa Claus. We want Kurt Russell as Santa. We want a good-looking.
Yeah.
He's not fat.
Yeah.
He's bulky, but he's
Yeah.
a good-looking dude. That beard, you can't go wrong. He's got that still beautiful head of hair. And we even have to prettify our Santa Claus
Sure we
these
do.
days.
Because otherwise you're going to have to see Mel Gibson as the fat man.
Oh yeah, right.
Have you seen that
I
yet?
haven't. I want to see this
Okay.
movie.
I think it's worth seeing. It's completely different from almost anything you've seen. And it's not as bad as you would think it to be.
Okay.
He's good. He has
It's like
gravity.
a B-movie action.
Yeah, but it's the premise is odd. It's Santa now in his world, but he's having problems. He's having problems with bills.
Okay.
And he has to sell himself to the government on a project in order to keep going. So it's that kind of, except for the guy who plays the bad guy.
Walt Goggins.
Right, you
Yeah,
got
he's
it.
really good.
Yeah, he is good.
Always
anyway, so
fun.
I think that's completely different. Otherwise, you're going to have to see.
But now let me ask you something about this Fat Man movie. He really is Santa
Yeah,
Claus?
he is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
it.
But he's not overly portly.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Well, no,
just
of
heavy.
course not. He's
Yeah,
Mel Gibson.
you're right, he's Mel
Also,
Gibson.
a guy capable of growing a really great beard.
Yeah, and a guy who's had a rugged background so that he knows how to handle his guns
Mhm.
and his bad boys. So, as you as you would have expected with Mel.
Yeah.
The only other one I'd say for now that's
Mhm.
maybe worth thinking about is Happiest Season.
Oh.
This
Boy,
is
You got about a minute
Kristen
to tell me about it.
Dunst.
Okay.
It's queer.
Oh.
So she and her girlfriend are trying to
Oh,
get
Kristen
the family.
Stewart.
I'm sorry, Kristen Stewart. Yes.
Hey, you just put 25 years on that girl.
So we have Kristen Stewart,
Okay.
who is gay,
Yes.
and got her girlfriend, and somehow they're integrating into the family.
Got it.
Anyway, that's just something to
How,
think about.
did you see it?
No, I didn't
Oh,
see it.
okay.
I didn't even know
All
if
right.
I'm going to. We're done with these
So
now.
there are.
How about then?
Oh my God.
Give me
What
a
do you-
then. I know you give me something besides It's a Wonderful Life.
I mean, boy, they're really. You know what? Okay, I'll give
Just
you
an alternate.
the classic Chuck Jones version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Okay.
Is one of for minute, line for line, maybe the greatest holiday media, I think, in
Right. I
existence.
would offer up Polar Express
Okay.
as something different. Usually I pick Bad Santa.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought I'd be good Johnny
Thank you.
today.
Thanks.
And I think Bad Santa's worth seeing for a lot of laughs. But Polar Express is beautifully done with the motion capture.
Yeah, but it had that. It was at the outset of that, so like it looks weird.
It does,
Little-
and Hanks is multiple characters.
Yeah.
Anyway, the other one, the standard one that I would pick besides It's a Wonderful Life would be The Bishop's Wife.
Oh, look at you. Are you talking about the original Cary Grant
Cary Grant.
or the Denzel Washington?
No,
version?
the original Cary
Okay,
Grant.
very
Very young.
Look at you coming through with a couple of new titles. Very good.